Hey guys, Jason. And here recently, I've been getting a couple emails, and instead of just responding to email, I thought I'd respond in video. And a couple people have asked me, they say, Jason, you always do updates about the Bitcoin core, but why is it that on Bitcoin's website that they talk about Multibit as being the de facto one, or the default one that the average user should get? And I kind of want to reference this a little bit and talk about my opinions of it. So first of all, one of the major reasons that Multibit is the de facto one currently, even though it's not the one most supported, is because Bitcoin, I talked about this just recently in our video, is Bitcoin's data block size, or the blocks, if you download it to your computer, the Bitcoin core version, it's like 23 gigabytes. And a lot of people that have laptops that only have maybe like 200, 250 gigabytes of space, they start complaining, they say, man, Bitcoin's using up a lot of my hard drive. The thing is that a lot of people say, well, we should switch over to Multibit, and the thing about it is it doesn't download the entire blockchain. There's other advantages, but that's really the major one of the reasons that they kind of switched it over. And I'm different, right? Because I have, again, I'm different because I have a 2 terabyte hard drive on my computer, and I download tons. I have a computer just for cryptocurrencies, for security reasons and stuff. But even so, 23 gigabyte file isn't that much. I download Steam games all the time that are way larger, and Steam games don't make me money. Steam games don't hold money for me. So when I tell people what wallet to go out and get, I say go get the Bitcoin Core wallet. It's better supported. The developers that develop it are very intelligent. I know what they're doing, and it's always kind of been the de facto one. And then when this transition has really went over to Multibit, I've got a lot of emails. People say, well, Jason, I hear you and a lot of people talk about the Bitcoin Core, but then people are telling me to get Multibit. What should I do? In the end of the day, it's up to you or what you want to do. Personally, I go with Bitcoin Core always. I know some people say, well, I go with Bitcoin Core on my desktop PC, but on my laptop, I go with Multibit. That makes like a pretty good logical sense. I know I have a whole bunch of emails that people say, well, Jason, I use the online wallets, and I know that today they're really secure, although I advise don't use brain wallets, but I know like some of the major wallets are pretty secure. But remember, I come from a day where when I was in Bitcoin, when I got started, I was like 14 years old, and there were some incidences where there were a lot of Bitcoins on an online wallet because it was easier to have an online wallet at the time, and they got hacked. And a lot of people lost. At the time, it was not that much money. Some people had put a couple $1,000s in, but now it's millions of dollars, right? And so for me, with my coins, I can't bring myself to put money on an online wallet. I know for convenience, I know people say, well, I can use it on my phone. I actually have a Bitcoin wallet app on my phone. I have the Litecoin wallet app on my phone, but I don't keep very much money on it. I keep like $10, right? So I understand this discussion of Multibit versus the Core edition. People ask this a lot. Personally, I go with the Core version, and I would tell you go with the Core version if you have the space on your computer, right? And most people do. Most people have 23 gigabytes of space because most people download Steam games. Most people download LibreOffice and programs of the sort that use up hard drive space. If you're on a laptop or a mobile platform, I know like the Windows, the Windows tablet, it doesn't have very much space on it. It has like 250 gigabytes or like 200. The number escapes me right now. Well, then, of course, use Multibit. Use a wallet that doesn't download the entire blockchain. But if you have the space, if you have the computing power, go with the Core edition. So I know I got like 3 or 4 emails here in the last couple of days asking me about that. I get emails all the time. Usually I just respond. But I said, well, man, a lot of people are asking this question. Why not throw it out and kind of help out people watching my video? Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope I helped you out. I hope I helped you decide what wallet you want to go with. If you already have one, I hope I brought forth the idea of Multibit wallet. Maybe you can use for your laptop or tell one of your friends to get if they only have a few dollars worth of Bitcoin on their computer. Have a great day.